If you're watching this video, then most likely, just like I used to, you're currently struggling with addiction to pornography. Unfortunately, I discovered it at a very young age, when I was just 11 years old, and it stayed with me for the next 4 years, constantly destroying my life. I remember that when I was in middle school, everyone talked about it and said it was normal. Everyone said it was awesome. Everyone said that everyone was watching it, and no one really saw anything wrong with it. Honestly, I can't blame them, because what could kids like us know about the consequences of using such things? At that time, no one really knew how it was affecting the human mind. So during my teenage years, I kept watching and got more and more addicted to a world of sin and temptation. I started reaching for more and more extreme content because my dopamine receptors were already so fried that they needed stronger and stronger stimulation. Because you see, pornography is like a drug. To experience the same amount of pleasure as before, you have to consume more and more to feel the same emotions as previously. One day, I discovered something called self-improvement, and I started learning more about it. Suddenly, I realized that it wasn't as normal as I thought it was. I started studying this topic and discovered how damaging pornography is to the human mind, especially the minds of young men. At that moment, I decided that my mission is to break this pathetic addiction. I promised myself I would stop. 3 or 4 days would pass, and I relapsed. I promised myself I'd never do it again. 3 or 4 days would pass, and I relapsed again. And it went on like this all the time. Finally, after a few months of effort, after doing research and testing hundreds of different methods, I found a way to break this endlessly repeating cycle. I finally managed to find a way to end this pathetic addiction. So what is that method? After so many months of unsuccessful attempts, constant failures, and moments when I felt incredibly disappointed, what finally helped me break this addiction? It was gradually reducing how often I did it. I realized I had been doing it completely wrong. If I had been watching it for so many years, sometimes even 10 times a day, how could I possibly quit after just 1 day of abstinence? It made absolutely no sense. If for the past few years you've been building and reinforcing this neural pathway in your brain, don't expect to break this addiction just like that. What you need to do is apply the principle of neuroplasticity. Instead of trying to quit pornography at once, you gradually reduce the stimulus you give your mind by doing it. First, if you masturbate to porn, from today you can only do it to pictures. And I don't mean naked photos. From now on, cut pornography completely out of your life. So if the urge comes, don't watch porn, just do it to pictures. And you should do this for 1 to 3 weeks. The next step is to do it to only one picture. Pick one photo, and from now on, you can do it only to that one photo. And of course, it shouldn't be a naked photo. And you also do this for another 1 to 3 weeks. After that, you shouldn't have any strong urges to masturbate. I mean, you'll still have some, but they should be weak enough that you can easily resist them. So congratulations, you've changed. You've managed to break this shameful addiction. Of course, some people in the comments will probably say they managed to break this addiction immediately. And of course, that's possible. But I know this method will help many guys, because most guys probably won't be able to quit just like that. So if you're struggling with NoFap and don't know what to do, trust me, do what I said in this video, and after about 2 months, you'll see that you completely stop thinking about it. You'll finally eliminate this addiction from your life. I hope I helped you with this video. If I did, subscribe, give a like, and drop a comment. And if you're interested, I've left a link to my course about building an attractive physique in the description. So if that interests you, go check it out. And remember, don't waste your life being a pussy. Peace out.